Okay, welcome everybody. This is Josh, aka David King. Very excited and happy to have everybody here on one of our conference calls. We're testing and prepping for tomorrow to go live. Guys, this is very exciting because, not only in the United States, in different states are there going to be demonstrations and vigils had. There's a large group meeting in Australia. There's groups meeting in Brazil. There's groups meeting in the UK. And so this is going to be one of the first times that I think all the separate SJW groups that want to do activism are going to be coordinated together. And it's been a learning experience. I myself, let me mute some of the other background noise. I myself am learning, and we're figuring out how to sync up and coordinate all this now in real time. This is what grassroots organizing is, and I'm so excited because it's kind of weird. It's like Memorial season comes when you're a JW and you get excited and usually you're thinking, well, what am I going to wear? What am I going to do? Hey, how you doing? But now we're like getting excited for Memorial, but for different reasons because we're going to storm Watchtower. But again, this is not an angry protest. We're not going to be crashing inside, disrupting the meeting or the observance. This is not Occupy Wall Street and Watchtower property. We're going to be having vigils. We're going to be across the street from the Brooklyn location on Flatbush and Albemarle, or nearby, or maybe in front under the canopy if it gets a little rainy. And we're going to be respectfully having our vigil. We're going to read the names of a lot of the victims of Watchtower and survivors of Watchtower, and we're going to also have some candlelight vigils. Might have LED lights, or we might use our apps on the phone and get a candle app. You could do that for the different people that want to be cost effective. You could download a free candle app. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to explain in just a moment how you can participate in this action. Even if you're not there, almost anywhere in the world, you could either follow the different Facebook live streams, or you could log into this system and not only watch what's going on, but you could even speak. You could read some names if you want to do to honor, the fallen, if you would like, so to speak, or if you have something you want to say, regarding what you went through in Watchtower. We're going to have some brief moments for that. And we're going to take all of our footage and edit it and try to make our own little mini documentary. But in many locations around the world, there is a strong possibility media is going to be there. So, well, I can't really divulge too much about that. So, but guaranteed, best believe, newspapers are aware of this, media outlets are aware of this, celebrities are aware of this. And this is just a thing that we've planned with not too much time. So imagine how this is going to be for next year. So I'm going to open it up to Annette and Isaac. Annette is calling from Ohio. She's having a booth over there. And Isaac is going to be with me in Brooklyn. He's the co-founder of formerly Fundamentalists, another huge grassroots group that goes beyond just Jehovah's Witnesses. So Annette, you want to just briefly give us a little update of what's going on in your neck of the woods, so to speak, with your protests and how things going? What's the mood down there?
Well, what's going to be going on, first thing, we're all going to get together and then we're going to participate in a flyer campaign for a couple hours. We're going to be in downtown Columbus handing out flyers on the different subjects that are a sore spot for Jehovah's Witnesses, such as the child abuse, the blood policy, shunning, things like that. And then after we do our flyer campaign, then we're going to do the candlelight vigil after that to remember all those that we have lost to the JW cult.
Right. And the vigil campaign, are you able to say where exactly it's going to be, or is it just going to be a surprise, or can...
No, it's been posted. I forget Lincoln Square. Lincoln Square, that's where we're going to be. Lincoln
Square.
So
you're not going to be at an actual Kingdom Hall location.
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think it's going to be in Lincoln Square.
Okay, awesome. And
I don't think that's the Kingdom Hall.
What's great about what you're doing is in a public place, it's going to get exposure, and then using this software that we're using, it's going to be, live streamed. So that's awesome. So proud of you, so excited. You and I woke up in 2015 and left the cult. You left many years before, but you woke up in 2015 mentally. Right. So this is like a big, like, kind of like anniversary reunion, because we used to do a lot of.
This is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice. Yeah. We're full speed ahead. We got Mick Pilar coming in. I'm not sure where he's coming in from, but we're gonna let him introduce himself real quick. We also have Isaac. So Isaac, you want to just say a few words? Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, I just unmuted myself. I'm following you, Josh, in terms of tomorrow night, you and Chessa, but I'm going to be with you in Brooklyn at Assembly Hall that I've spent 4 years of my life helping to renovate and build, and I'm really looking forward to it. In general, we have I left in 2007 officially. I think I was mentally out in 2004, and since then I took a little bit of a hiatus, but when I realized that I had family that was still getting caught up in this and how I could help, I kind of jumped back in, and I started a little meetup group for ex-witnesses with an ex-missionary from Honduras that had left, and that blossomed into something now we call formerly fundamentalists, that I started with a ex-Orthodox Jewish gentleman here in New York City. And our brand is basically, whether you're a Jehovah's Witness, ex-fundamentalist Muslim, ex-fundamentalist Christian, ex-fundamentalist Republican, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be religious. The point is that they all play out of the same playbook, and we have a shared experience. And that can help some of us that are leaving or have left, who are having fears and social anxiety and so forth, to realize there's a lot of other folks out here that have the same experience because it's shared, even though they weren't Jehovah's Witnesses. So that's what we're trying to put out there, and hoping that it catches fire,
Oh, and I want to tell you, Isaac, sometimes we plant seeds and we do things and we don't realize the effect. Let me tell you, your co-founder, Todd Kaddish, I met him before I met you. And then when I met you, I realized I knew you from before. I knew of you from before when we were both in the organization.
Right.
But, guys, anybody from New York, pay attention to Isaac and formerly fundamentalist, because I got a lot of help from a non-JW who reached out to me when I first was leaving or first left, and I was unaware of like who the groups were, who was who, where was where to go, and the Hasidic Jewish community, ex-Hasidic, reached out to me, invited me to a meetup, paid for my meal, and I met ex-Mormons, ex-Pentecostals, and I met a bunch of ex-JWs that weren't even connected to the Facebook community. That was the interesting thing, and I knew that there were ex-elders, ex-pioneers in my area. And so I needed so much to connect to somebody. And so what I tried to do after that was follow your lead. And Todd has been with me even when I went to Missouri. You've been encouraging. We don't talk all the time, but you've always been encouraging and supportive on Facebook. And I've been trying to make my own safe spaces, not only online, but in my meetup groups up here in New York, where we meet up for social events and fun things and stuff. And so it's all come full circle. Now we are doing this, I think, already successful campaign, Memorial on Memorial together. So I really appreciate your group so much, and I want to continue with your group. I know you got a picnic coming up soon. I missed the last one, so I'm going to try to be there.
Right. Yeah, we have an event. We have something in May and something in June. So yeah, we're getting going again.
Yeah,
I got to run to the Boy Scout troop, so I got to run into this library. I'm going to lose signal.
Okay. So thank you for checking in. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go to Mike Pilar now. I'm going to unmute you, Mike, so we can hear you.
Hey,
nice to meet you. Where are you checking in from, brother?
Hey guys, I'm in Columbus, Ohio. So I think, is that Annette? Is it Annette Black Carter? Is she there?
Yeah, let me unmute her. Okay, I kind of mute certain people that are not talking sometimes, because clean up the audio. But
Yeah.
Annette, we can hear you now.
Okay, that's cool.
Hey, are you gonna be here tomorrow in Columbus, right?
That's right.
Okay, great. I was talking to you today then. Thank you.
Right.
It's gonna be great. Where are you coming from, Annette?
I'm coming from Huber Heights, which is right outside of Dayton.
Right. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I guess so. We're going to meet up with Tyson Sharon, and she's got some flyers that we're going to do some track work, basically, hand out some flyers. Haven't decided, I'm not sure if she's decided where that's going to be yet. So we're going to do that for a few hours, and then, we're going to meet up in front of the location. And, I think I heard you guys mention that it's not going to be at a Kingdom Hall. It's at the Lincoln Theater on the east side of Columbus, which is actually a really cool and unique, pretty, a nice looking theater inside. But it's going to be also nice because it's on a big main road with sidewalks on both sides. It's well lit. It's in a residential type neighborhood. So we're going to get lots of viewers. We're going to be able to literally be right in front of the building on the sidewalk as they walk in. So, if they want to, they're not going to have a choice but to see what our signs say or hear what we're doing or whatever. So we're going to be able to make a good presence there. It's going to be nice.
That is so awesome, and it's just, it's just energizing me so much. And I'm a little jealous because you're mentioning Tyson Sharon and, a lot of big names that I see out there, in the struggle day in, day out, like pounding that pavement online. So I feel honored that I'm going to be connected with you guys now, so to speak.
We got to give it up to her for this Columbus thing because she's done, all the organizing and everything.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
We don't know what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and what's beautiful about this is not some leader. This is a leaderless movement, so to speak. We have organizers. We have people taking the lead, but this is not a one group thing or one person thing. We're all just chipping in, and we're all, just working, towards a common goal,
That's right.
There's no agendas here. There's no egos here. It's just so refreshing. And I really think we have opportunity to do something very special, and I look forward to it.
I do too. I do too.
Great.
So,
okay, so real quick, this is the most important thing. I think, well, not the most important, but very important. I'm going to post this online on my group and share it. Help me out in sharing it as much as possible. We might annoy some of the admins in some of the groups, but we really want to get this out there so that people know what's going on. And I am going to post instructions on how to call in to this conference tomorrow and listen in and participate. Mm-hmm. I'm going to post instructions on how to get international phone numbers. There's going to be a list of numbers that you could use if you're outside of the U.S., if you're in Brazil, if you're in Australia. I got a number for you that's going to be local. It might be toll-free, or you might have to pay like your local charges. But for the most part, these are toll-free numbers in several countries throughout Latin America, anywhere you're at in the world. What you're going to do is if you connect online, and there'll be instructions, you just click on the flag and look for the flag of your country, and you'll see your phone number, and you can dial in. And for those who are using cell phones, all you're going to have to do is click a link to join in if you're using a cell phone or a computer. And it's pretty easy. We all did it. Some of us did it for the first time today. You just click on the link, and it'll bring you in. Let me just speed up the audio for a minute. So you'll just click on the link, and it'll bring you into the call, and you'll have the option to also go on live video as well. Because we want to make this accessible to all those that want to have a voice but maybe can't be there in person. Maybe it's because of health reasons. Maybe it's because they are still, like what they call PMO, physically in, mentally out. And so they are like, so-called apostates in hiding, even though I hate that word, but, you know, they still have to worry about, you know, being outed, so they can't be there in person. Or maybe just some people just found out about it late for whatever reason. You could still participate. And, you know, Chessa, myself, Sharon, you, many people in other states, you know, too many to name. We've all talked collectively, and we're already thinking next year.
Yeah.
You know, am I correct in saying that, Mick?
Well, I'll be here. I'll be part of it.
Yeah. So if we're doing this well with the technology and the coordinating, imagine what we could come up with next year.
Yeah.
You know.
Gosh. So I know this is live streaming. Is there anything that's going to be recorded that we could upload?
So right now this is being recorded, right? Okay. And I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel, and then we're going to share it, and everybody's going to see it. So this is not really a live stream. Now, what we're gonna do tomorrow is kind of like a hack, because this is not a live streaming app. This is a conference call app. Yeah. But you know, YouTube has this rule where to live stream you need like 1,000 subscribers, right? Okay. And so, you know, I don't have not too many of us have a channel like that are coordinating. Some do. Right. That's the first thing. And so we're using this conference call, and it's going to be recorded. Now, but here's the thing. Even though this is not going to be on this platform is not going to be on Facebook Live, it's still going to be live for the people that are calling in, that are filming, and it's going to be recording. Right. So as soon as I get home from the rally or whatever, I'm going to post that raw footage online. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to upload it. And then after that, Isaac, who has a lot of experience with video editing, and myself, we're going to work together, and we're going to chop up and edit, you know, our recording of the event. Yeah. And we're going to also look at other people's Facebook live streams and take video off of that. Yeah. You know, individually, and make our own little mini documentary. That's awesome. Let me ask you about this app, since I'm not familiar with it. So since you are hosting this room, you're recording it through your device. So I'm not recording anything by using this right now. No. Okay. Yeah. Everything's being recorded on my hard drive on my computer. Nothing is being saved on your computer. Yeah. Okay. Do I have that capability as a visitor to this room? Do you know if I do? So all day today I was talking with tech support on this. That's why I kind of started late, because I was doing this while I was working. And I had asked about that, like, can other people, like, can the attendees of the conference invite other people or whatever? And they told me no. But anybody could join. Right. Anybody could just click the link and join. Yeah. You know, but I kind of have full control. You know. But going forward, if you want to, like, you know, create your own account with this software and do your own independent thing, this is free. This is open source. You know, everybody's going to have their own devices. There are going to be so many recording devices that we can live stream. We can do this. We've got plenty of options. You know. Yeah. So the way I'm thinking it's going to work, though, because even though there's so many platforms available, you know, there's still, I think, a learning curve just in society with a lot of this stuff. So a lot of people may be a little bit intimidated with the software. Yeah. I encourage, and I hope you encourage everybody, use whatever you got. Yeah. Facebook, Twitter, you know, this conference call app, Periscope, whatever you want to use. Yeah. Put it out there. This is just one of the resources we're using. And the way I think my suggestion is, like, maybe if at least just one person for your group work with me on this, and one person just for this thing, because it looks like if there's too many people on there, it could be a little bit problematic. Right. So if we could get at least one person from each group in the different parts of the world or the country on this app, it'll be good for our recording purposes. But by all means, we're not telling anybody don't use Facebook Live or whatever you want to use, man. Please, you know, put it out there. That sounds perfect. That sounds exactly what I would recommend too. Yeah, we'll have one dedicated person here with you know, a good camera view of what's going on, and everybody else can do whatever else they feel like. Right. So mom coordinators, you know, if you're watching this, you know, when you do watch this, wherever you're at in the world, we have our own little private chat that we've been communicating. It's nice to see a face for change. Try to designate. I don't want to sound like an overseer, but I'm just saying, just try to designate a person, a captain or somebody, to be in charge, or just to be conscious of the mom conference tomorrow.
Yeah.
And because the beauty of this is, I found out today that I don't need a person at home at a laptop manning the controls. I command the controls right from my cell phone on the go. So, we're good. So any quick last thoughts you want to say, Mick?
No, everything sounds great. It's coming along great.
Okay, awesome. So thank you for helping me out with testing this out and putting this out. Look, everybody, in the description of this video, look for in the description. It's going to have instructions on how to dial in, whether on phone or video. And if you dial in tomorrow, remember, video is optional. It's not required. So if you just want to just call in and just use your voice and just, watch other streams and stuff, you're more than welcome.
Awesome. All right.
Ohio in the house. Annette, you got anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow and everyone get a good night's rest.
Okay. All right. We got to
then.
figure out some kind of slogan or battle cry or something so I can sign off for this thing,
All right.
But, yeah. Go, Mom. All right.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
All right, bye. Bye-bye.
See ya.